I seem to live through the golden era of golf when there was a very strong European tour. We didn't realise at the time that the two tours being strong was, I felt, in hindsight, looks like it was a great thing. There's not enough, if everybody plays the PGA Tour, there's not enough tournaments for everybody to win. You can't build stars. It's just so hard. Like if Scotty wins 8 tournaments this year and Rory wins 5 and Xander wins 4, what is everybody else going to win? So you need other big tours, whether it's Europe or wherever else. I got to say, I didn't realise when it came to live, some of the guys left and you said, it didn't bother me. A lot of my friends went to live as well, but some of the guys left. But I realised last week, God, we missed Bryson. Like, Bryson was box office last week and really helped that tournament, helped push Sanders' win on it. It was fantastic, interesting, exciting watching. So yeah, we miss those guys. I think, as I said before, it's hard to believe we missed Patrick Reed. That's just the way it is. I think ultimately, if you were looking for me for the perfect solution, I would have at least the 2 tours and have some crossover like we did back in the day. Everybody's got a bit of a chip on their shoulder, but a certain amount of players can come and go back and forth, a few invites, something like that. Rivalries are a good thing in sport. It's always been helpful, but we do need a solution. I will say that. That's the one thing. Every day, for the last 2 years, I've had an opinion, and all I've found is, wow, it just keeps moving and changing because the scene changes. So I think everybody in golf wants a solution. We want to have weeks like last week at the PGA where we have the drama, where we have both sides. We need more of that for sure, but we don't necessarily have to have everybody playing the same tournament at the same time. I know other people think that's right. It does, for me, if you get all the best players playing all the tournaments at the same time, it's just hard to create. There's so few opportunities to win. It's hard to create stars. It's hard to build on that. So I'm not adverse to 2 strong tours and whatever goes with that. But I don't know the solutions, and I don't know, as you said, is it economically possible? We don't know what the world of golf is going to look like in 20 years' time. But all I know is the 2 probably the biggest things. We can't let Live poach the best players off the PGA Tour for nothing, and we also miss the players who have gone to Live. So that would be the 2 big takes. I don't know how you solve that, but like if we get another big personality, we can't afford to lose them on the PGA Tour. We didn't realise that we've lost a lot on the PGA Tour with the personalities leaving, and we can't afford that. So there has to be some mechanism that it's too hard to leave. If you've picked a side, you've picked a side, and vice versa. We've got to give the Live guys, if they want to play over there, we've got to give them some world ranking points. We've got to give them an opportunity to come compete in the majors. Like I've said, I believe that the TPC Sawgrass should be spun out as an individual event so that we can invite Live players to play in it. If Sawgrass, the players wants to be known as the 5th major, well, they've got to invite the best players in the world, and that means they've got to spin out somehow, be a standalone event. It can be owned by the PGA Tour, but it has to be a standalone event that you can invite all the best players in the world to play in, and it creates